Okay. Okie dokie. Okie dokie. We have got it. Let me lean back. I get some headphones on. Kind of want to hear the old commentary. That would be nice. We're live anyway. We are live anyway for you guys that are in here right now. But yeah, this one's going to be a good game. This one should be a really, really good game here. Like, it's pregame, a couple of minutes. Like, New York are always late. In fairness, New York are always late. So, yeah, this should be a fun game. Hope I feel better. Oh, I'm dead. Like, I'm absolutely dead. I get really bad sinus infections anytime I go on flights and because of the pressure and everything. Basically, anytime the weather changes, I get sick. And then obviously the pressure, the atmosphere, the pressure difference on flights. For long flights, I get sick, and doing 2 of them in 3 days was not smart, but has to be done. Has to be done. It's just like sinus infection is blocked. So I've got vapor rub, like right below me for this whole stream. So that's not gonna be fun. Comment is not fun. Appreciate that. Hope I feel better. What does that mean? Hope I'm feeling better. No, I'm dead. I'm dead. You know what? I'm feeling 100 times better than I did yesterday, if that means anything. Mick can't survive. Dude, I have... Just letting you guys know, in terms of long-form YouTube videos, I have 300 million, and only 20 of them have come from Mick Talk Soups. I'm DBG. I'm BBALL Daily. Let's not act like this is my first rodeo. Health grade in sports. I get sinus infections 4 to 5 times a year. This is not a big deal. I've been to my doctors. They literally were just like, anytime like I stopped drinking. I deferred part of my masters because it was causing stress. And my body goes into any sort of stress, I get sinus infections. So my doctors basically were like, well, we've tried to test a bunch of things, so you're just gonna have to learn what causes them and stop. Try some lemon tea. Man, I've tried everything. I've tried absolutely everything. Some albus oil and vapor rub are the only things that can kind of get me through this. Let's go Lynx, though. Let's go Lynx. And by the way, I got this jersey for $50 because this was slightly tilted. Because this one here was slightly tilted, I got this for so cheap. I called Lynx in 5 from the start of the playoff, by the way. I predicted every single series right, other than Indiana. Like, to the game. I predicted every single series right, other than Indiana and Connecticut. It's the only series I predicted wrong. $50 is cheap. $50 for any jersey is cheap. It's made by Nike. Like, just because WNBA doesn't mean it's cheaper. Nike's Nike, like. I do apologize if at any stage I forget to mute my mic. Value's going to go up with that jersey. I mean, yeah, it should, because, you know, especially, by the way, especially if the Minnesota Lynx win, you know who this jersey was in a picture with? This jersey was in a picture with the great Courtney Williams' dad. With Courtney Williams' dad. So, that has to be taken into account. Always root for the team without a title. I'll root for the team that I sat courtside to watch. I'll root for that team. And the team that didn't just buy a super team. Like, you're acting like, oh, we're in New York, we can get a super team, isn't the only reason the Liberty are good. Their coach is a Karen. I mean, like, you're acting like, Courtney Williams need to chill with Hero Ball. I don't mind the Hero Ball that much. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't like the Hero Ball. I don't absolutely hate it either. So, but yeah, it's going to be, the NBA season is going to be fun as well. Like, I've been very slow to that at the minute. Just a couple of Brawny videos, but like, no, I'll be going unbelievably hard. Once I'm not sick. Like, I guess the one thing I don't want to do is like over push myself when I'm sick at this stage in the year, because this is like, but yeah, so obviously if you guys are new, subscribe. If we can hit like, if we can gain a subscriber in this stream, I'll be happy. It's not like the fever days where I'll be gaining 500 subscribers in a stream. Starting right now. I was meant to have started 6 minutes ago. No, Caitlin's Indiana. Oh yeah, the countdown is like 30 seconds to go. Mikhail Bridges' situation. He forgot how to shoot. He just got the yips. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah. Like, Mikhail Bridges will not be the reason they don't make the East Finals, but he might be the reason they're not contenders. Like, I think they make it with or without him. Worst case scenario, he goes to the bench and they have Karl-Anthony Towns there anyway. They didn't give up much for him other than first round picks. No, these finals have been good. Like, all the legacy WNBA media wanted it to be Aja Wilson. They wanted the Sun to be in there. They wanted puke ball. Both of these teams play good basketball. And people being like, oh, they're not the most exciting games. When has the finals had the most exciting games? Oh, his jumper is like, he's forgot how to shoot. Like, it's that bad that it's like Markel Fultz bad. No, the right teams are there. And in a win or go home settings, the Lynx are 2-0 against the Liberty this year. Not against Jets and Steelers. I don't think there's that many. There's not very much of an overlap. That's what people don't realize. Is that like there's not much of an overlap between the NFL and the WNBA finals. There might be between Caitlin Clark, but there's not going to be much of an overlap between this game and the NFL. It's 2 a.m. and I didn't plan to watch. I mean, yeah, it's 1 a.m. here for me. And I honestly probably should have stayed in bed. But you will see Sick Talks Hoops today for this stream. And it's also 2024. You can watch two things at once. Watch one on your phone, watch one on your TV. I literally had the VPN. I had to use a VPN to watch the game on League Pass, by the way, Game 4, when I was in the States. I regret, by the way, not staying for a few more days. Like, in hindsight, I should have tried to get to this game, but I just logistically it didn't make any sense. The MVP of the season is on the court tonight. Fee Collier. But I will say, like, as much as Fee's the best player, the Minnesota Lynx can't function without Alana Smith on the floor. Oh, what a pass. Dear Lord, Courtney Williams. By the way, I was looking for a Courtney Williams jersey. I literally found only Diamond Miller jerseys and one Kayla McBride jersey in treble XL. Like 2 sizes too big for me. Like in Nike NBA jerseys, I'm like large, but if I want to, if I'm wearing them like just casually, if I'm wearing them casually or over a t-shirt, extra large, I have treble XL right here. Like, it was baggy when I was wearing it over a hoodie. Has Courtney Williams been the, like, who's going to win Finals MVP, by the way? I think it's going to be whoever plays the best today. Like, I think any of Breanna, Stewie, Jonquel, Phoebich, Lady Hamilton, Collier, McBride, or Courtney Williams. I think any of them can win Finals MVP if they play better today. Did I make my daily Caitlin Clark video? Yeah. About how Caitlin Clark's doppelganger should be who they draft. I'm just saying, like, why would you have one Caitlin Clark on your team when you can have 2 Caitlin Clarks on your team? Why have one Caitlin when you can have 2 Caitlins? Okay, Fee. Good start. She's 21 in, like, a month. Oh, Smith's wide open there. Courtney Williams for 3. Almost a wedgie. Oh. That's a bad miss layup. But I'm ahead of you in the game, am I? I'm still a bit behind. Oh, Breanna? Oh, Alana, you gotta make the layup. You gotta make the layup. What's Breanna trying to do? Breanna! Oh. Oh, this has been a tense game for the Liberty so far. Been a very, very tense game. I will say in games like this, it doesn't really matter having home court advantage. I do have to say. It's a game 7. It's always going to be like this. Like, how many exciting game 7s are there? Especially... Oh, wow. Why is Breanna guarding Alana Smith or constantly on Alana Smith? No, it's very fast-paced. But like game 5s or whatever, game 7s, they tend to be 2 teams trying not to lose at times. Especially early. Oh, that's a mega travel and offensive foul. Jonquel Jones had at least 3 violations in that one play. She had at least 3 violations. A hook, some travels. Oh, Fee with the fake. Okay, MVP right there. She's got herself 6 to start the game. So like, if Fee Collier is going to go out here and to dominate, then it's just over. It's just game over. Like, they're not going to... If Fee's already... It's going to be very hard for her not to be the finals MVP. Oh, yeah, Phoebich. Phoebich is so good at basketball. Like, I remember I tweeted out that there are not 20 players better than Phoebich. Okay, that's just bad defense there. And, like, these are some of the players people listed were better than Leonie Fibic. Somebody listed Angel Reese, obviously not. Diana Taurasi, Kelsey Plum, Tina Charles, Jewel Lloyd, Dawana Bonner, Skylar Diggins. Like, Fibic is just Dawana Bonner, but she does everything better. She literally just does every single thing better. Tina Charles is like 40. Kelsey Plum, I don't care if she runs around and shoots more, Fibic is better. We saw in the last playoff series, Fibic is better. She's 100 times better than Taurasi. And Jewel Lloyd sucks. Like, I'm sorry, Jewel Lloyd is an inefficient shot chucker. It's like giving the green... It's like running your entire team and giving a green light to freaking... Mo Williams. Not Mo Williams. Lou Williams. It's early in Game 5. Okay, Stewie hits John Quell. Fee is absolutely... By the way, John Quell Jones is just going 1-on-5 at them right now. She's the only player that seems to be doing anything right now because Sabrina has really been... Stewie have been stinking it up to start this game. Oh, you gotta take the layup, Courtney! Oh my god, take the layup. Not the long two, not the Christie side special. Oh my god. You... Jesus Christ, what is wrong with Sabrina? No, you need the first U-bet. Sabrina Ionescu is playing like if I was out there on the floor. You know how many early bricks is always going to be a lot of bricks in this game. It's going to be a low-scoring game. It's Game 5. I agree. This is awful basketball. It's Game 5. People are nervous. It's going to happen. Like, this was not going to be a good basketball game. Liberty shooting 30% field. I'm not sure the Lynx are even that much better. I'm not over-undering on air balls. There's a lot. Yeah, like, this is going to be a game where it's going to be... Teams are going to go on runs and, like, lulls. It's about weathering the storm during a team's run and punishing them when they're playing badly. And in fairness, the Lynx have not punished the Liberty nearly enough for how badly they've started this game. Like... Outside of John Quell, the Liberty can't hit a shot. And realistically, like Courtney Williams, 1 of 5. Courtney Williams passed up an open layup. She's had a really poor start to the game. Like, she genuinely passed up a wide open layup to shoot a foot on the line Christie side special. Thank you for the membership. How much Smith looks like Iggy Azalea? I don't see it, but it's not... I don't really see it. Just reactivating. Appreciate that. Thank you. Jonquil Jones is better than Sabrina or Stewie. I mean, she's been playing better in these finals. Like, 3 out of 4 games were decided by 3 or less points. Neither team's going to make shots. Yeah, it's going to come down to... Like, the teams aren't going to shoot well, but, like, someone's going to go off. It could be K-Mac. It could be Courtney Williams. It could be Fibic. It could be Carlton. Somebody's just going to light it up. Like, in the Commissioner's Cup, it was Bridget Carlton that carried, like. Photo of Courtney Williams' dad. Yeah, he was walking, he was like sitting courtside and he walked kind of by me. I was like, yeah, I'm getting in a picture. I'm getting in a picture. Like, I need to make that, I need to make that my Twitter profile picture. So Niara Sabally coming in is an interesting one though. I really like. I haven't thought like Niara was unbelievable. By the way, when they were kids, Niara was much better than Fibic. Like, I didn't know who Fibic was, but I 100% knew who Niara was. It's a big shot from Kayla McBride. Oh, Kayla Thornton. Are you serious? Kayla Thornton? Who's the Aussie playing? Alana Smith playing for the Lynx. Why is Carlton shooting the pull-up? Just spot up. Be smart. Spot up. Ah, here. Alana Smith is struggling. Is it Dorka Yuha's time? It might be Dorka Yuha's time. Oh, wow. Niara's balling. Niara's had a really, really good start right here. Salut's on the floor, is she? No. Wait, why is John Quell their first sub? That's not a foul. Sabrini and Escu really, really struggling here. Alana Smith for 3. Okay. Okay, I see you. Sabally MVP. Sabally MVBP. Most valuable bench player. Ah, Fibic, you gotta make the layup. The problem with Courtney Williams' game is it's not really like that type of mid-range shot-making game. Like isn't the best thing to do. Like isn't the best way to be in a game 5. Like that's going out. Jesus Christ, Sabrina and Escu's been bad. Sabrina and Stewie 0 of 8 from the field. 0 of 8 from the field and 2 turnovers. They've combined for more turnovers than points. So Heideman's coming. Is that Yuha's in? Oh, what a pass. Great cut. Good finish. Jeez, New York not playing well. Jeez, the Liberty are struggling right now. Like, the Lynx have been fine. Like, the Lynx haven't been good. They've been fine. Great cut, Fee. Like, it is, like, that's the one thing in the WNBA. Players don't cut. Like, Fee Collier's, everyone talks about all this stuff when it comes to Fee Collier. Her best thing is the fact she cuts. YouTube blocking you, no. MV yeah. Yeah. But the Liberty have been garbage. Collier doesn't have a flaw. Like, she's... Like, Asia should be the best player in the world. She's the most dominant player in the world. But Fee doesn't do anything wrong. Like, that's the difference between Asia and Fee, is that I know Asia has more rings. But... And Fee doesn't have a ring. But Fee plays... And this is why I hate people judging somebody playing winning basketball a winning style of basketball by purely wins. Like, Fee Collier plays winning basketball. I know she's won nothing. She has played winning basketball. She plays winning basketball. And yeah, okay, she won one ring in college. She still plays winning basketball. She cuts. She doesn't take dumb shots. She's the best defender in the W. She passes really well. And she can score from anywhere. And doesn't settle either. Does Asia deserve MVP? Yeah, because, like, look, if somebody put up those... That's an equivalent of an NBA player putting up, like, the 06 Kobe year. Like, Asia had the equivalent of the 2006 Kobe year. I wouldn't call Asia solid. Asia's Joel Embiid. Like, Joel Embiid is the best way to describe her. She's the best scorer in the league. When you give her the ball, you don't want to give her the ball. Or sorry, if there's any player in the W that you want the ball in their hands to score and go get a bucket, it's AJ Wilson. If you are starting a team, it depends on who you have as well. Like, and people call AJ Wilson Tim Duncan. Oh, AJ Wilson's Joel Embiid. Fee Collier's Tim Duncan. Great defense, K-Mac. Yeah, it's terrible. Yeah, but AJ Wilson is so much better on defense than Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark's that much better on offense. AJ Wilson's that much better on defense. No, calling AJ Wilson Joel Embiid is not a knock on AJ Wilson. Like, people think that's a knock. Like, Joel Embiid averaged 35 a game this year. Jesus. They are really, really struggling. Like, none of them, they can't make layups right now. And they've gotten Courtney Williams some burn. They've gotten Alana Smith rest. Oh, Fee, you gotta make the layup, Fee. Come on now. You've gotta make that. Courtney Williams, no. She's 1 of 6 in this game. It's obviously Fee. Yeah, Fee missed. That's not a good layup there. But in fairness, players miss layups. It's basketball. Players miss layups. And in fairness to the Lynx, they've missed like 1 layup. The Liberty have missed a lot. Eight missed layups, 3 air balls. Yeah, the Liberty have been awful. Like, if the Liberty score 40, do this for 4 quarters and score 40 points, it's over. Like, there's no way. Someone needs to give Spike Lee a choking gesture at the end, towards the end of the game. No way. No way. Imagine if they do it this early. They're down to 27% field goal. Yeah, like, you're acting like, what was it? Am I not mistaken in saying, like, the Mavs were down, like, 40-12 or something? Was it game 2? Was it game 1 or game 2? Was it game 2? I need to find it here. No, game 2 was close. Was game 3 then? There was one of the games where they were literally like up 30 in the first quarter. Like, you're acting like this didn't happen at halftime in the NBA Finals. You're acting like the score wasn't 29-58 in halfway through the second quarter. Thank you, Post. Thank you for the $10. Really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And also, Mavs versus Clippers, game 4. You're acting like this wasn't the first quarter as well in the NBA playoffs. You're acting like 36-16 with 2 extra minutes. Dallas had so many stinker quarters that were the equivalent to this. This is game 5 of the finals. In game 7 of 2016, neither team could hit a shot for 4 minutes. Except Kyrie, who hit 1. This could be my last live stream till May. No, I'm gonna live stream like Juju and Paige, and if they end up playing Kiki or Yaffin or something, I'll live stream the big games. Jonquel Jones is the only player doing anything for the Liberty right now. And why was she taken out? I get it, Niara has been good. Player at the 4, take Stewie out. Why would I live stream Unrivaled? No offense. Why would I live stream Unrivaled? I might do the first game Unrivaled. That's Kayla McBride for 3. Come on. Why are... Okay, good shot, Stewie. That was crazy. That was absolutely crazy there by Stewie. Just the Caitlin Clark games. You're acting like Caitlin Clark's playing in Unrivaled. If Caitlin Clark plays Unrivaled, I'll stream Unrivaled. Dorka Uhas for 3. Okay. Jonquel Jones is... like, that's literally been it. Like, Jonquel has been, without question, going to be Finals MVP. Oh, good defense, Fee. Or McBride. Will they do the electric shuffle away if they win? And Phoebich goes in. Phoebich with the scoop. Okay, long game. Long game. They've already scored almost as many as they did in the whole first quarter. It's been 90 seconds. Like, if Phoebich has 22, she's broke the all-time rookie points record in the playoffs. If I'm not mistaken, Ariel Atkins is first. Yeah, Fee's going to win the MVP. Stewie step back. I don't know why Stewie settles so much. Like, I know it can go in, but like, it's game 5 of the finals. Just get a layup. Draw a foul. Get some free throws. Like, Fee Collier, before she starts shooting the one leg Dirk fades, before she started shooting Dirk fades, she'd made a couple of cuts. Got a couple of easy buckets. And Dorka Uhas has given them much better minutes than Maisha Hines-Allen did. Oh, what a take, McBride. Oh my god. Oh. Sabrina's really struggling. Without Collier, it's a different team. I mean, it is, but like, Collier's going to play 40. Like, if they're smart, Collier's going to play 40. But like the best players for the Liberty today have been Jonquil and Fibic. What do you mean Fibic is sneaky good? She's an elite defender. She's one of the most versatile defenders in the W. One of the best defenders in the W, let's be real. One of the best shooters in the W and never makes a mistake. How is she sneaky good? Like, she's an all-star on a different team. Like, I think next year, as a full-time starter, she's going to average 12, 13 a game and be an all-star. Oh, dear Lord. And she's also, she made the EuroLeague all-star team. She literally made the EuroLeague all-star team. Best 3&D player in the league, yeah. Oh, could Breanna make a layup? She's the person they said was better than Caitlin Clark. That's a foul. Surely. There are not that many 3&D players. Oh, good steal, Fee. Oh, you could pass that, Fee. The one thing I like is everybody on the Lynx is comfortable dribbling the ball. Oh, Carlton's there. Good defense. Maybe a foul. Oh! Did she get swatted or did she get rim stuffed? Did she get swatted or did she just throw it off the bottom of the rim? Stewie and Sabrina are 100% choking. They are 100% choking. I didn't see. Did she just blow the layup or did she get swatted? Sabrina 0 for 6. She's 0 for 7 now, is she? Like, Sabrina and Stewie are 1 for 11 from the field with 2 points. Like, Fibic is 6. Jonquil is 6. And for the Lynx, Fee has got 10. Smith's got 5. Came like a 7. Game is fine if you want the Lynx to win. I agree. But, like, the big problem is that I said it before the game. It's going to come down to if Stewie and Sabrina show up, they'll win the game. If they don't show up, they'll lose. It's as simple as that. Like, when you've got 2 superstars and 2 all-stars, and your 2 all-stars are playing like all-stars, and your superstars are playing like bench players, yeah. That's the reality of it. No calls are good. I mean, game's been ref fine. So far, anyway. Neither team are really, like, have really contested anything, really, other than the block just there, or maybe it was just a miss. DC want pay rises. You're talking about it like skill equates to money. Like, college players in their NIL deals get paid way more than a lot of EuroLeague players, and a EuroLeague team would beat the best college team by 50. They're not stars. Jonquil Jones and Leanie Feebich are both all-stars. They're both all-stars. Oh, no! No! No, Angel! You're wearing a half and half jersey! No! No, you're not one of those fans. You're not one of those fans. You're wearing a half and half jersey. Shout out for being there, but no, not a half and half jersey. Pick a team, or don't go any at all. She might as well just wore the orange WNBA hoodie. That's a mega travel. Yeah. If Angel Reese wore a Sky jersey, I'd have so much respect for her. If she wore her own jersey. Or she wore like a, I don't know, maybe like a Courtney Vandersloot Sky jersey. Or Alana Smith or Courtney Williams. Just someone who used to play for the Sky. That would have been cool. Or if she wore a Fever Caitlin Clark jersey. That would be hilarious. Or you know what would be even better? A Fever and Alyssa Smith jersey. If I would imagine Angel Reese showing up in a Alyssa Smith jersey. You're acting like the Lynx have been bad. The Liberty have just sucked. The Lynx have been fine. Oh, that's an awful pass. Like, this should be a 15-point game. If I'm the Lynx, I'm worried because, like, the Liberty will not be this, cannot keep playing this badly. When does Caitlin Clark play again? Maybe not till next year. Maybe not till April. Oh my god! What is wrong with the Liberty? Like, whatever. Like, again, Jones and Phoebus have been fine. What is wrong with Stewie? Jonquil Jones shoots full on UCLA Lonzo. Like, she might have a more Lonzo than Lonzo. But they're just so much more composed. And it's another cut. Oh, she's just cutting. She's just cutting. Like, how we've got an entire season and... Like, how is don't switch off on Fee? She likes to cut, not in the scouting report. Like... Why does nobody guard Fee cutting? She just cuts. She's not like... She doesn't have any flaws, but like she's not this outstanding player. She's a damn good one. But like skill-wise, she's not like the best of the best. But she's cuts. She gets so well. Yeah, Jonquil, at the same time, she's got 6 points here. She's just 6. Like, Jonquil and Phoebus have been the 2 best players. And in fairness, Niara, when she came on, hooped. I thought Niara was good when she came on. Wasn't her fault the rest of the team sucked. Tall blonde should have gone up. That's Dorka Yuhas. She barely plays. Like, her just hold. If Dorka Yuhas just holds her own the minute she plays, then that's a positive. Like, Yuhas has played 4 minutes, and she's +3 on the floor. That's what you need. But dear Lord, Stewie and Sabrina. Like, that was the choke of all chokes. Sabrina has 0 points. Yeah. Stewie has 2. Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA. Yeah, no shit. Like, guys, I'm not joking. It would have been hilarious if Angel Reese showed up to game 3 and she was sitting directly in front of me. That would have been the funniest moment of my career if Angel Reese sat 1 row in front of me. Stop hating on who. Give it to Jonquil. That's what they need to do. Fee is Tim Duncan. I agree. They're at home. It's more pressure when you're at home. That's what people don't realize. There's more pressure at home. Jar Jar. It's over. It's not over. How is it a foul? What's Alana Smith done wrong there? Like, that's not a defensive foul. You can't initiate the contact as an offensive player and then just go up with it. Like, I don't understand referees that do that. It's like, you can't bang, 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 and when a player is moving backwards and they're trying to stand their ground, just going up through them, it's a foul. Every ref calls that. It's not the defensive player does nothing wrong. No, the refs always give that call. Refs always give that call in men's and women's basketball. Like, Joel Embiid gets away with it a lot as well. They're not fouls. The defensive players done nothing wrong. The offensive players just made the contact and flailed. Yeah, both teams have lost games would have been up 17. Caitlin Clark, I don't think, gives one flying F-U-C-K about this game. She was at a Halloween party last night. I don't think she cares. Also, that's also not a foul. Like, what are they doing? These aren't fouls. That's not even close to being a foul. Like, I never want to hear that Sabrina is better than Caitlin Clark again. Oh my god, she missed the first. How we make this about Caitlin? Everything's about Caitlin. It's the WNBA. Nah, that one wasn't a fake whistle, in fairness. But the two before it were. This is mostly a Caitlin Clark channel, in fairness. Sabrina shot the ball 6 times. She just hasn't made any. Oh, what a finish, K-Mac. Nobody on the Liberty deserves MVP. John Quell Jones. Like, Stewie's not even trying to go to the basket. He's just wanting to shoot pull-ups. Like, she's not even trying. Did they really just give that to Kayla Thornton? Oh my god. Outside of game 1, the finals really has been first to 80 wins. What's Courtney Williams doing? Is that 2? No, McBride's been really good. McBride's been good all series. Like, Fee's going to win finals MVP, but like, if McBride just goes for 30, she might. Reeves, great coach. Yeah, I agree. Ooh, in and out. Oh, Stewie. That looked like it could have been an offensive foul. Oh, Alana Smith, not off your foot. Jump ball. How many shots has Stewie taken? How is that a foul? Oh man, the refs are doing their best job. Oh man. Oh man. Oh my god. Like, this is mental. Like, how many... They're back in this game on phantom fouls. Like, they're only back in this game on phantom fouls. That's the only reason. And the only reason they're in this game is because of phantom fouls. This would be a 14-point game instead of a 7-point game. Like, this is ridiculous. That's foul there. How is it a travel? Oh my god. Oh my god, they're not even being... Man, they're not even being subtle. They're not even being subtle. They're not even being subtle. She just got fouled. They got fouled on a handoff and they called it travel. There was no travel. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Like this would be... They've got 3 points off free throws on phantom fouls. So they'd be on 24, and then there was 2 blatant free throws not given that was cause of travel. This would be a 12-point game. One second, sorry lads. Shit. Why can't they just let the better team win? I don't know. Like, this is wild. This is absolutely wild. This is a joke. This is an absolute joke. Like, the refs will not let this be a blowout. The refs don't want to mess up their money line. I mean, I'm not going to even disagree with that. Like, this is bad. Like, 4 bad calls in a row. All went in like 5 possessions. Lights are too bright for Liberty. I mean, the refs are going to keep him in this game. Like, the refs are not going to allow this game to be a blowout. Like, they're actually just not. Like, this is an absolute disgrace. This is an absolute disgrace of a basketball game right now. Like, first of all, it's only halftime. It's only halftime that, like, the Liberty have been shocking. Like, the Liberty, John Quell has been fine. Phoebich has been fine. And that's it. Stewie, 2 of 9 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. A phantom fell. And in fairness, she did hit a crazy tough pull-up. Sabrina, 0 for 8. They are 2 for 17 from the field, with 5 points combined. John Quell has got, 10 points here? 3 of 5 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Neither of them fouls. One of them, she just shoved Alana Smith and then just missed a layup, and they gave him free throws. She literally got free throws just because she missed a layup. And the second one, the ball got rebounded, and Courtney Williams grabs the ball, and instead of a jump ball, it's a foul on Courtney Williams. It's a foul on Courtney Williams. And by the way, I also never want to hear again that Sabrina Ionescu is better than Caitlin Clark. Like, the gap between Sabrina Ionescu and Caitlin Clark is big. It is big. And lads, obviously, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Please, please, please. We're trying to gain 1 subscriber this stream. We started off this stream 1 subscriber more than this right now. And then, like, for the Lynx, Courtney Williams has not shot well. Fee Collier, 7 of 13. She just cuts. Like, everything Fee Collier has gotten, she hit the one nice fadeaway, and every other basket she's gotten has been a cut. K-Mac's been shooting quite well. But other than that, no one's really doing much. Alana Smith hit a big 3. And I thought Juhas was good when she was on the floor. Limited minutes, but I thought she was pretty good. But, like, the referees, man. The referees, down the stretch. Like, 4 bad calls in a row. Like, phantom fouls. Like, the Liberty have shot 5 free throws on phantom fouls. And then, when the Lynx are in the bonus, and anytime the Lynx tried to run a handoff, Sabrina Ionescu just shoves the ball handler. And they call the travel. They call the travel for I don't know what. I don't know what. Like, they call the travel. When it wasn't a travel. Courtney Williams got fouled. Like, she got fouled, but they called the travel. She didn't even travel. They just blew their whistle and was like, oh, we're not putting them to the line. Yeah, travel. Let them go down. Like, this is embarrassingly bad from the refs. And by the way, the Liberty have been absolutely shocking. Absolutely shocking. the Liberty have been. Like, the Liberty do not deserve to have more than 20 points here. They're missing layups. Stewie is shooting 2 of 9. And what is she refusing to do? Attack the basket. She shot 1 of 2 free throws on, I don't know what. It was like an off-the-ball foul. Like a foul on the floor, but they were in the penalty. Off a freaking rebound. That wasn't a foul. But she's refusing to go to the basket. She's just shooting high degree of difficulty pull-ups. That's not what you want to do in Game 5. You do not want to shoot high degree of difficulty shots in a win-or-go-home game. Especially when you're going to shoot 20 times in the game. Wnba has just missed 2 easy shots, in fairness to her. Like, she's missed 2 open threes. Like, it is what it is. And then, I don't know what is wrong with Breanna. Breanna's missing threes. She started the game off by hitting the backboard and out. She's airballed the 3. She's missing floaters. She's missing pull-up middies. She's missing layups. Like, this is as bad an individual performance I've seen from anyone. Like, at this stage, just play Courtney Vandersloot. Honestly, at this stage, just play Courtney Vandersloot. Like, Breanna and Escu, keep her ready for the 4th, because you know what? Like, she's already shown that she's got, like, you know, she's got, for lack of a better, she's got cojones in the clutch, but, like, she's been garbage. And the only reason this is a ball game, realistically, they have had 5 points on phantom fouls. Have the Lynx shot a free throw yet? The Lynx have not shot a free throw. Oh my god, the Lynx haven't shot a free throw yet. Like, and the Liberty, and the worst part about the Liberty is that, other than Wnba's free throws, which she actually did get fouled, Jonquel, 2 phantom fouls, team fouls. Phantom foul, team fouls. Like, this is, like, the refs are not going to allow this. And I mean this. They're not going to allow this be a game. And by the way, the refs sucked in favor. The refs sucked in favor of the Lynx in Game 4. The refs were making sure as hell the Lynx won Game 4 to make it Game 5. And now they're making sure as hell that this game is close. Like, it is actually embarrassing what has happened. It's genuinely embarrassing. Like, and the worst part is that if they lose, it's on Sandy Brondello. Just post up Jonquel Jones and you win, by the way. That's how you win. The only person on the team that can guard Jonquel Jones is Alana Smith. Alana Smith has a back injury and has picked up a foul. She's the only person that can guard Jonquel Jones. Like, there's nothing that they can do. There is nothing. And I mean this. Nothing that that they can do. But I'm telling you, they're WWE refs is the best way to describe them. WWE refs. Like, they genuinely, they might as well be WWE refs at this stage. Like, Cheryl Reeve complains after Game 3, and then they get every call in Game 4. Sandy Brondello complains in Game 4, and then they make sure as hell that this isn't a blowout. No, they want a big shot. The WNBA wants a big shot. And it's fine if the referees don't want to make the game, not even don't want to make the game by themselves, but want to do that. But, like, when the Liberty have been 20 points worse than the Lynx in this half, and, like, a fair score in this game would be 36-22. Like, that genuinely would be the, maybe not even fair score. Maybe not even a fair score. But, yeah, I just gotta say, like, it's ridiculous. And as good as Minnesota's defense is, the Liberty aren't even trying. The Liberty are just settling for high degree of difficulty shots in every play. Early in the shot clock. Late in the shot clock, cool. Their A game, for Stewie's A game, is to shoot a pull-up. I don't know what Breanna and Escu's doing, but they've shit the bed. They've choked. Like, in the first half, this game should be borderline over. And I mean this. This game should be over right now. But the fact that this is a ball game again, it's because of the refs. And yeah, the Minnesota Lynx could screw it up in the second half. I don't think they will because they're not going to be held to like 27 points because the way they play movement in their offense and the fact that the Liberty don't even realize Fee likes to cut yet. But yeah, it is genuinely, it's like, it's a ridiculous game. It's been a ridiculous game, and the referees are making sure as hell that if somehow the Liberty come back to win, that all the talk is going to be about the refs. Because even if in the second half they don't and the Liberty come back, this game should have been basically over at this stage already. Like, and by the way, thank you for the $10. 1 second, sorry. Need to go back to officiating the game fairly. Once the Lynx built up an 11-point lead, the Lynx stepped in, or the refs stepped in with consecutive bad calls against the Lynx. Yeah, I agree. It's been ridiculous. The Lynx shot 0 free throws in this half. 0. Like, WNBA, like, the Liberty won the second quarter, and the Liberty did not shoot one good shot in the second quarter. Like, that's a joke. The Liberty did not shoot one good shot. Oh, we're going to shove you into a travel. Like, I'm listening. I'm genuinely listening to the commentators. Like, it's all just Liberty. It's all just Liberty. That's all I'm going to say is, like, the WNBA clearly wants the Liberty to win. They clearly want the Liberty to win. Like, they genuinely, I'm like, how is this being allowed? Like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Fatal mistake saying something nice about Caitlin. Did someone say something positive about Caitlin Clark here? Did somebody say something positive about Caitlin Clark? This is the WNBA media. You're not supposed to be allowed to do that. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to say anything good about Caitlin Clark. Like, that is instant. Like, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, this whole game. They just want to say Asia lost to the best team. You're not wrong. I actually, you know what? I actually probably don't think you're wrong with that. Like, that might be. You might be onto something. You actually might be onto something. Because this league, like, in most sports leagues, I would say there's no chance. You're obviously you're just coming up with conspiracy theories. But in this league, the fact that some of the conspiracy theories have been proven right, and that's the scariest part about this, is like, so many conspiracy theories have been proven right. So now it's like, once one conspiracy theory is proven right, then there's some validity to. Then there's always going to be some validity to all of them. But realistically, I don't know. Like, I will say, that's just making stuff up. That is just making stuff up at the end of the day. So, complete choke job. Yep. Yep. Complete choke job. But they're still in the game. It doesn't matter how bad you choke when the referees can also have a big factor on how a game plays. I love how Stewie's like, the shots are going to start falling. It's like, yeah, because you're the one missing. She's like, everyone keep their head up. The shots are going to start falling. I'm like, man, you're the one who's missing more than anyone. Not named Sabrina, obviously. But, that's what I will say. Like, it's a... Like, I have to say, like, it is... It's just been such an iffy game. And also, like, why are they putting this game up against NFL games, as far as ratings are concerned? Do they not... I mean, what... Obviously, the schedule's probably already there, but it's like... It's as if they want to make sure as hell that, make sure as hell that, the ratings aren't too high. And saying about 7-2 push, yeah, because they were just giving every free throw. Oh, that's not how you start the half, Stewie. Did they really just start this half with Stewie shooting a low percentage post fadeaway from 15 feet? Like, what? They just started the half like that. That's a bad miss there. Why is Stewie shooting a transition 3? What are you doing? What are you doing? They just called that on what? That's a moving screen. What are we? This is actually ridiculous. This is actually getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting absolutely ridiculous. Like... There is absolutely no way. There is no way that this is the way the game is being refereed. Like, they surely went in at halftime and spoke. They were like, you know what, we've actually made 5 bad calls in a row. They go in straight away and call a bullshit one on feet. At this stage, just call a technical foul on Angel Reese. She's moving. You do realize if you want to call every single screen in women's basketball, because they realistically have to set screens like this, if you want to call moving your arms after getting hit by a screen that much as a moving screen, you can call a moving screen on every single possession, by the way. If that is a moving screen, you can call one on every single possession. She moved her arms. Of course she did. She got hit. It's like when a player has their hands straight up and someone goes through their chest. Your natural body motion goes forward. And I'm like, Referees don't understand, like, physiology. You can't lean or extend your arms. She didn't. She moved her arms like that because she got hit. Like, come on. Like, if you want to make that call, you can call that every single possession. If you want to call that as an offensive foul, every single screen can be called as a moving screen. Like, that is literally... Your channel's the best in WNBA. Man, you're an AI... You're literally just an AI channel. Like, come on. You're not the worst AI channel, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. You're nowhere near the worst AI channel. But you're just an AI... You're an AI channel. Thank you, James, for $5. How many points did Liberty have because of the refs? 5. 5 on nonsense fouls. Oh no, this has been an awful game. This has been an awful, awful game. This game should have been over already. That's the problem. This game should have been over already. It should have been over at halftime. You know it's bad when Sydney Colson said the ref said they want us Game 7 this year. You know what's bad when a player's tweeting that? Like, the Lynx have taken, like, 2 shots. That's the worst part about this. The Lynx have barely taken a shot. I don't remember anything that's happened when they came back to lead because every single time, the Lynx have covered 3 offensive fouls. And that's also probably if that's the opposite way, it's a defensive foul. It's probably not one, but it's like, you're letting one team play on defense and you're calling touch fouls on the other team. Stewie's been so bad. Like, it's not even funny how bad Breanna Stewart's been. Just throw the ball high to Alana Smith, please. Throw the ball to Alana Smith. What are you? Just throw the ball to Alana Smith. At least Sabrina's starting to look to pass. At least she's like, you know what? Let me just pass. That's a mega travel. That's a mega travel. Give her the ball. Thank you. Can you just make one, Alana? Make one. Hey. In fairness, Stewie's played like shot like this most of the year. Especially from 3. She's at 25%. I'm pretty sure in the playoffs and on the season she's like 25% from 3. That's a shove. Sabrina just shoved Courtney Williams. Oh, fee's open. Give her the ball. Oh, get in. Liberty's coming back. I mean, they've scored 4 points in the... There's no way did they... Did they just call that as a defensive foul? Like, first of all, it's not an offensive foul. But just don't blow your whistle. Oh my god, Sabrina Ionescu sucks. That's clearly not a foul. Why are you scared? That's a foul. Every player is scared of shooting the ball. Yeah, like, Fee just got hacked. Did she not? Maybe, like, again, there could be bias here. But, like, both players, by the way. Both teams are literally scared to shoot. Okay, good shot, Alana Smith. You shot when you were open. First time anyone's done that for, like, 3 possessions. This is one of the worst games of basketball ever, but it's game 5 of the finals. It's fine. Like, we might see 2 teams end the 50s here. At this rate. That's a foul! What is this game? There is no way they just called that. She just ran up, jumped up, and threw the ball at the basket. There is no way they are, like, the refs. Minnesota have shot. I'm right in saying they've shot 2 free throws. Minnesota have shot 2 free throws as a team. Like, how many New York have? 2, 8. Big shot. 2, 4, 8, 10. Like, good defense, Fee. That looked clean, in fairness. Has Caitlin signed for Europe? No! It's just the AI pages. It's the AI pages. She's not played in Europe. Oh. Oh, you got to get that ball. Sabrina fouled McBride there, did she? At this stage, I have no idea. Like, okay, finally a foul that's a foul. Finally a foul that's a foul. I'll give you that one. Finally a foul that's a foul. That's the first foul that wasn't a phantom foul. They've shot 8 free throws since their last actual foul. Yeah, that is a foul. Yeah, she jumped forward. That's a foul. Oh, Jonquil's the only reason this game's not over. I do have to say, Sabrina's defense is quite a lot better than I expected it to be. Oh, you've got to look up. Like, oh no, everyone, like, close game. This should not be a close game. Like, the Liberty have been garbage. The Lynx have been slightly less garbage. The referees have been the best player. The referees deserve Finals MVP. The referees deserve Finals MVP. Good steal by Fibic. Nyara ties it up. How is this game a tie? This has literally been one of the worst games of basketball ever. And the worst thing is that this has been, like, in fairness, the Lynx have been garbage in the second half. The Lynx have scored 4 points in 7 minutes. They've made 1 field goal in the third quarter. Like, they have literally made 1 field goal. It's been 7 minutes. They made 1 field goal. It is 38-40 after 27 minutes. Problem is, I actually think you're not wrong. It probably is over. Like, I don't remember. I think the Lynx have shot the ball maybe 5 times this quarter. How are Stewie and Sabrina 3 for 21 and they're winning the game? How can you shoot this badly and win a game? Fair, Nyar. Like, Courtney Williams at the same time, 1 of 7. Also, Heidemann is just non-existent and is a non-factor on defense. Like, Heidemann is an absolute non-factor. All they have to do is give the ball to John Quill every time and they win the game. Which ref wins final MVP? I have no idea. Watching this circus. Appreciate it. Thank you. This is one of the worst games of basketball I've ever watched. Like, oh, is the Jordan ref reffing? Is Jordan reffing this game? Is the bald ref worth 23? Kobe Bryant out here. Jesus Christ. I read that out without realizing what you said. Dear Lord. And it's crazy. It's been crazy because of how bad it's been. Like, this is what, it's a wild game of basketball. And Courtney Williams, she's up, like, she has no conscience. Kobe also loves Sabrina. Oh. Kobe really loves Sabrina. That is a good pass down the yard, though. That's a really good pass. Stop pulling up, Courtney Williams. Just go to the basket. You have 4 points and it's from the 2 times you attacked the basket. You're like 0 of 8 from mid. That's just not a foul. They're literally just like, they're not, that's not a foul. Oh, I wouldn't call it. It's if it's the Lynx, that's not being called. What is this game? I don't know. Like, I actually don't know. Her arms are not straight up because you get hit and your arms move. You're acting like if you think you jump up straight and someone goes through your chest and you don't move slightly, like, you just don't understand body. You've never played the sport of basketball before. Like, you can go straight up, but if someone hits you in the stomach and you go slightly forward, you've done nothing wrong as a defensive player. It's not a foul. Oh my god, like just there. Like, you see what happened in that play? That is literally what Fee Collier got called for a foul on. That Fee Collier got called on a foul for this. Every single screen in women's basketball, the players have... People are like, oh, if a player rolls, you can't roll like this. You roll by taking your arms down. You move slightly. Like, the refs can literally call it. That was literally the freaking Fee Collier offensive screen. The same thing was called, except Kayla McBride didn't flop, so it's a defensive foul. Ooh! Ooh! Now that's a foul. You can't do that. The ball's already out of bounds. You definitely can't do that. You can't slide tackle somebody. That's also a mega movement screen there by... Oh, Courtney, you gotta make that. Like, Fee just got slide tackled. It's only foul if the Lynx to it. You're right. That's also not a foul! What is going on? Like, what is actually going on? What is going on? What's the free throw count at the end of the third? It is 2, 9, 13, or sorry, 11, 13, 15, 2. The free throw count is 15-2. Also, how is that not a foul? What? What is going on? She literally grabbed her here. She grabbed her arm. She didn't even grab the ball. She grabbed her arm. Oh my god. I've never seen a game more obviously rigged than this since the Kings and Lakers in 02. Like, this is as obviously rigged game of basketball as I've ever seen. The bet the under for 5. The ref just played defense on McBride. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Nyara's balling. Nyara Sabally has probably been the player of the game so far. Her or Jonquil. Fee's got to make that. Dear Lord. 16-4 on the free throws. And it was 16-2 at one stage. Or 17-2. Like, this is... They scored 10 points in the quarter. Like, nobody has scored 20... The Liberty, 20 points off the referees calling phantom fouls the only time someone scored 20 in a quarter. This is one of the worst games of basketball ever. And I mean, has there been exciting play yet? No. No, this has actually been one of the worst basketball games ever. It's a great, intense game. What are we talking about? It's 44-47 going into the fourth. This has maybe been the worst basketball game ever. And by the way, this would be 44-25 if it wasn't for the refs. That's actually a lie. It would be 44-35. Actually, no, let's give the Lynx a few more free throws. 50-35 is a fair score here. The problem is that they're down 3 instead of up 15. Like, if this game was refed properly, they'd be up 15 points. Like, it's not even like, oh, it's a couple of plays. They're literally stopping this from being a blowout for the Lynx, and now the Liberty are going to win. Like, it is embarrassing. They want a pay rise. People don't get paid based on whether they're good or not. People get paid based on views. I need to show you're watching the same game. $44-47 will be a week half for a Fever Wings game. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Refs aren't stopping the Lynx shooting. Yes, they are. They've called them for 3 offensive fouls in that half. They called for 3 offensive fouls and a jump ball when they hacked Alana Smith. Or was it Alana Smith? Literally, she just smacked her in the arm and they called a jump ball. They've called 3 offensive fouls in a quarter. None of them were offensive fouls. 3 offensive fouls and a jump ball. So yes, they stopped them shooting on 4 possessions. If I was watching from a neutral standpoint, it was 17-2 in free throws. You do realize that, don't you? It was 17-2 until 20 seconds to go in the quarter. I repeat, 17-2. The New York Liberty are fouling more than the Lynx. They just are. And worst case, you can say, okay, it should be even. The foul count's 14-6. Like, the one team is fouling more. Has 6 fouls than the other team. That's getting called. Like, it's just phantom fouls. It is literally just phantom fouls, phantom fouls, phantom fouls. I don't gamble. I genuinely don't gamble. Phoebitch is probably like, this league sucks. I mean, she's not having her best game here today. Is she 2 of 6 still? 2 of 7. Like the second, Sabrina Ionescu's 0 they're 3 of 22 and they're winning the game. They just can't. There is no way. But Courtney Williams has been awful as well, to be fair. As she turns it over. Problem is, I don't like Heidemann either. Is Sabrina really shooting that while being 0 of 10? Did Sabrina just shoot that at 0 of 10 from the field? So the refs and a little liberty in third. I mean, a little liberty. Like, the Lynx made 2 field goals in the third quarter. Or they make 3 field goals. They might have made 3 field goals. 17-4. It was 17-2 at one stage. It was literally 17-2. What? What? Fees open. Also, by the way, Kayla Thornton... How many times has Kayla Thornton fouled Nafisa Collier? She got called in the 5th foul. She's literally... You can see her hand grab her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. On the 11th foul. And I'm not joking. If you watch that again. On the 11th foul, they call the foul. You gotta make the layup, Carlton. You've gotta make the layup. No, literally, Fee had about 1, 2. She was just slapping her. Everyone names a foul. On the 11th foul, it was called. That's a foul as well. Oh, yeah. Good take. That's also an and one. Niahara got her in the back. Sabrina's been terrible. Oh, dear Lord, Niahara. Oh. Oh, dear God. Wait, have the Liberty not made a three-pointer? What is Courtney Williams even trying to do there? Sandy Brondello, what are you doing? Courtney Williams is... Oh, dear Lord, get her out of the game. Get Courtney Williams out of the game. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. She's 2 of 11 from the field and turned the ball over 4 times. She has more turnovers than field goals made right here. I guess it's just not her game. And it's also not Heideman's game either. Fee, you can play the point guard. Weird time to take Sabrina out of the game. Let Xander Lassini play. Let Fee play the 1. Stewie at point guard? They are huge. The Liberty are huge. Their 1 and 2 are both 6'4". What? All right. They finally called it. And she's done that twice now. Jonquel Jones, from wrapping her arms around Alana Smith's back, has taken down Alana Smith twice. She did in game 3 as well. Like, Alana Smith got hurt because Jonquel just took her to the ground. Oh, that is an obvious offensive foul. Jesus. Oh! That's a WWE move right there. That's 50-50. I agree. But like, when you take someone out of it, you gotta give a 50-50 call to the person who's been taken out of the game. Stop playing Smith. It's game 5 of the finals. You can't play Dorka Juhas. Do you want him to put Maisha Hines-Allen on the floor? Like, Alana Smith's been taken down twice in this series by Jonquel. From Jonquel doing the same thing twice. She's taken her to the ground twice. Odds on Stewie winning Finals MVP. Odds on Stewie winning Finals MVP. I'm calling it now. Stewie for Finals MVP. Smith's down. New York chatting refs, you suck. Man, it's still 17-4 on the free throws. This has been one of the 5 worst games of basketball I've ever watched, though. I do have to say that. A better finals than Spike Lee versus Kelsey Plum. Who do you reckon wins that fight? Spike Lee or Kelsey Plum? I'm going Kelsey Plum. I'm going Kelsey Plum to win that fight. Yeah, I'm calling Plum. No one's taking Spike Lee. Said this is the worst basketball game I've ever seen. Sorry, this is the worst game from both teams. Oh my god. Is Alana Smith on the floor, or are they going with Juhas or Hines-Allen? Jorka Juhas on the floor at the end of the game. How is that not a foul? We're not watching the same game. We are not, like... There is absolutely no way. There is no way. There is no way. Frick. I've never seen anything like this. Oh, Phoebich. Dear Lord, Phoebich missed an open layup. No one wants to win this game. You're not wrong. Nobody wants to win this game. And Kayla McBride for 2. Like, they're running with Stewie at point guard to end the game. Travel! She took like 6 steps! There is no way. There is actually no way. How many steps did she take here? Oh no, that's not the right replay. This is... And they're getting the ball back because it's a big on a guard. Jump ball. No, at least it's 2 bigs. Oh my god. This is an actual disgrace. Heidemann. Okay. Okay, if there's any justice in the world, the freaking Lynx win this game. So who's scoring more? McBride might go and win it. McBride might be finals MVP, I'm not going to lie. If they win this, and it's McBride down the stretch, he might be finals MVP. That's a good play. McBride might be finals MVP, you know. I know I bought my Caleb McBride jersey for a reason. Finally, City hit 50 points. Oh my god. What score is the fourth quarter? 6-2. The Liberty have scored 2 points in 5 minutes. Like, this is the worst game of basketball ever. Oh my god. Also, for good measure, obviously fire sides. Obviously, we're firing Christie sides. I don't know what's going on here. 5 minutes to go. It's 50-49. Neither team is on track to make 60, by the way. Neither team is going to make 60 at this stage. 33% of coaches have been fired, but Christie sides is not one of them. I know, this is just getting ridiculous. They're all in talks trying to recruit sides. I think a demotion should be on the cards. This is such a bad game of basketball. When did they start letting Angel Reese shoot shots for both teams? Oh my god, you're not... Be nice. Be nice. Oh, like this game, I'm sorry, you have to make, like, season's been fun. This finals has been fun, but dear lord, this is one of the worst games of basketball. Send sides to Dallas for Satu. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, we'll make it that trade. Is that Adam Silver? Yeah. Actually, Kathy Engelbert was like standing right in front of me for like 2 minutes. Clearly a jump ball. Yeah, Adam Silver is a villain in a horror film. Yeah, I'm not going to disagree with that. Alana Smith back in? Why is Sabrina shooting that? Did Sabrina just shoot that? Like, she's 0 of 12 and shot a one-leg falling mid-range shot. Shout you out, you're from Australia. I will if they win. Oh, Fee's wide open. What are you trying to do? Like, get Heidemann off the floor. Like, oh my god. Just get her off. I get it, Courtney Williams has sucked today, but Heidemann sucks in general. And Fibic with the layup. Oh, Fibic with the layup. Just take Courtney. Why are you shooting the three? You had a layup. You literally just had to dribble in. You had a layup. Just take Heidemann out of the game. Take Heidemann out of the game. I don't even care if you don't want a point guard. Let Fee play the point. Just take her out of the game. Please take her out of the game. Like, what's she even trying to do there? What is Heidemann even trying to do? And I can guarantee you she's still in the game. No, Courtney Williams is in the game. Thank God. Also, who was the one person that voted Courtney Williams for Defense Player of the Year? Big board from Fibic. Down the stretch, it's been Leany Fibic has been making the plays. That's a foul by John Quell. And Fibic gets fouled. That is probably a foul. It's been Leany Fibic down the stretch. Yes, she ran the Erica Wheeler play. She ran in a circle and then just... She did the Erica Wheeler. It's going to be... For the final game of the finals, oh, it's been an awful game. It's been an absolutely awful game. Is that a foul? Like, Fibic has got 10. If Stewie gets finals MVP. Erica Wheeler stopped running around in circles, though. Can live with that. This has been so bad. Like... This is... Who wins least valuable player? Probably... Ooh, Katie Lou Samuelson, maybe. Let's go, Kayla. Let's go. Of course. Of course, just 1 of 14 from the field, and it's the biggest one. Nice. That's awful defense, Sabrina. Jesus. Of course, Sabrina goes and hits it. After being 0 of fucking 13. She goes and hits one. Good pass. It's a good pass. Bad defense. Oh, like it's funny because 4 points with 2 minutes to go is nothing. I just don't think they're gonna score 4 more points. I actually just don't think they're gonna score 4 more points. And is Kayla McBride now on the line? Kayla McBride's now on the line. What is going on? That's a touch foul. It was a great pass there by Sabrina. In her defense. Oh, did she really go 1 of 2? No. Let's go. Alright, I'm not looking at my screens, by the way. I'm literally just looking at my phone. So if I'm late to everything, I'm just, for the last 2 minutes, I'm not going to be watching the game. There's just no way. There is no way that the Liberty win this game. Surely there's not. Like, there's no... If there's any justice in the world, the Lynx win this game. Stewie... Why is Stewie shooting threes? Oh, you can get that switch. You can get that switch pretty easily. Please, Fee, set the screen. You can get the switch. Not that switch. Oh my god, is Sandy Brondello just calling that timeout? They were about to go 5-on-4 and she called the timeout. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's such a bad timeout. You were 5-on-4. It's a real sport. I mean, I watched Sabrina literally shoot a step back 30-footer for game. The New York Liberty scored 2 points in the first 5 minutes of the fourth. At least it's tense, I guess. At least it's tense. Sabrina Ionescu, 1 of 15 from the field. Like, Jesus Christ. That's mental. That is absolutely mental. So, lads, I'm not going to be looking at my screen, so I'm just going to be looking at the game to see what happens. We've got, oh my god, we might actually have 1,000 people in here by the end of this game, which would be actually crazy if we could somehow do that. Like, that would be mad. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Maybe the refs made the right call keeping this game close. They only made the right call if the right team wins. Okay. Surely they're going to go. Are they going to go to Sabrina again? Like, they do have... Okay, into John Quell. They're leaving John Quell on an island. She blew the layup. That's going out. Obviously going out. Obviously it's going out. Like... Okay, come on, Fee. Just literally get Courtney Williams. Get you switched on to John Quell. They're going to make that switch. I'm not on Fee, bitch. Fee, come on, Fee! Let's go, Fee. Why is she back? What is going on here? How is that a defensive foul? Did they... What? Did they just call that as a defensive foul? What is going on? What is going on? There is no way. There is no way. Oh my god, no, there's no way! Wasn't. Like... There is no way. There is no way this has happened. There is actually no way. This is mental, by the way. Justice. Ball don't lie. Ball don't lie. Oh my god. Wait, what happened out of the jump ball there? I can't believe they didn't call that. I cannot believe they did not call that foul on, or that one on Stewie when she fell. Oh my god, what are they doing? What are they doing? Dear Lord. Dear Lord. If they lose this game, and Sabrini and Escu goes 1 for 17. Here's Sandy Burdell. Sabrina, here. Sabrina's chilling in that corner. I mean, Stewie's what, 1 of 4 from the line? Like, they're both choking. They just took a rebound off Stewie. She's not giving it to Sabrina. She's not giving it to Sabrina. There is no way she's giving it to Sabrina. I'd give it to Phoebus, to be honest. I'd drive and kick the Phoebus. That's what I'd do. That's what I'd do. I'd drive and kick the Phoebus. I would not. I would not. Game plan and Sab don't need to shoot anymore. Just give it to Jonquel Jones, please. Like, Stewie just missed 2 free throws. Don't give her the shot. Alright, I can't look up. I can't look up. I know I'm gonna accidentally look up. I can't look up. Just let Phoebus shoot it at this stage. No, she's inbounding. Oh, Phoebus to Jonquel and then clear out and Phoebus cut to the basket. Oh my god. There's no way! Oh my god! This is the most rigged game of basketball I've ever seen. There's no way they just called that as a foul! Oh my god. There's no way. So they lost the finals, but now they have free throws. Like, there is absolutely no way that's a foul. There is absolutely, they literally are like, finals over. Nah. You just knew. You just knew that it was going to be. She took 4 steps as well. Okay. Oh my god! Mega travel. Four-step travel into a phantom fell. She took 4 steps. Like, she literally took 4 steps. 4 steps. Like, we can't forget. She literally caught the ball. She caught the ball and did this. Before she dribbled. She took 4 steps. She took... And they can't call the travel. Like, she takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps. 5 steps. She took 5 steps. Unsuccessful challenge. Like, what are we watching? 5 steps travel. Like, 4 steps travel into it. There's no way. There is no way. This is embarrassing. This is embarrassing. This is actually embarrassing. Kathy Engelbert. The league does not suck. Like, this is embarrassing. This is actually the most embarrassing referee game I've seen in the history of sports. And I mean that, like, this is embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Absolutely embarrassing. Makes the first. It's a bad night. This is a dark. This is a dark night for the WNBA. Like, this is this is rigged. Like, it's not even funny how much this game was rigged. This is a dark night for the WNBA. Dude, it's not rigged. I just want to see how many... I'm just going to bring this up and see how many steps the travel was. How many... I want to see... Can I find a video? I want to find how many steps the travel was. Because it was at least... And I'm not joking, at least 4. I'm being conservative by saying 4 steps. It could have been 5. It could have been 5. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. By the way, they went to the monitor and said this is fine. So she catches the ball here. She's established her pivot foot now. 1, 2, 3, 4. This wasn't called. What? Like, that's the equivalent of running with the ball. I'm a Lynx fan. I'm not a Lynx fan. I'm a Fever fan. Like, it's taken everything out of overtime. We've just watched a rigged game. Like, we've just watched a rigged game. But, like, even in the first half, we were like, this is a joke. What's the free throw count? 6, 2, 4, 6, 10, 17, 23. It's 23-6 was the free throw count. She was jogging on the spot. This is like it's taking everything out of the game. It's actually just taking everything out of the game. Like the game should have been over. She took 5 steps. Like it's actually. Nah, this is shambolic. This is shambolic. This is an absolute disgrace. This is a disgrace to sports. It's not just a disgrace to basketball. It's not a disgrace to WNBA. It's a disgrace to sports. Like, this is actually a disgrace to sports. Of course, Phoebe shits a 3. What's the WNBA rules on overtime free throws? Like, it is laughable. Can Courtney Williams stop shooting? Can she please just stop shooting? What'd you say about Phoebe? What do you mean, what'd you say about Phoebe? You got to make that layup, Courtney Williams. And what's Courtney Williams shooting? Courtney Williams is 2 of 13. She's been as bad as Sabrina. Great job, Niara. It's been the Germans. It's been the Germans. It's been Niara and it's been Phoebe. It's been the Germans. But, like, they're not going to score 5 more points. Oh, my God. You also have to take Courtney Williams off the floor. Like, Yeah, Courtney Williams, one of the worst. You know what? I'm a Fever fan. I don't really care. I don't really care. But nah, this is in a way for me it's probably better because I can do an entire breakdown how rigged the game was. Like I can do an entire breakdown. But yeah, it's they did it. The WNBA successfully rigged the game. They successfully rigged the game. They did it. They did it. The Lynx have not played well, no, but they've been by far the better team. They've been by far the better team. The Lynx have been poor. The Liberty have been laughably bad. Why are they giving the ball to Williams? Because she's their point guard. Was Courtney Williams considering pulling that? Oh my god. It's over. It's over. Like, it took out, you knew they lost it. It's over. Like, Lynx were never winning this game. Like, it depends. I don't know. I don't even know what these refs are. I actually don't know what they're going to call. Like, I mean, Sabrina's not... Sabrina... Because Sabrina's on the left side, she's automatically further away from the basket. There's literally an arc. We literally draw an arc for a reason. Where it's not who's closer to the end line. Are you fucking brain dead, referees? They actually don't understand human anatomy. They don't understand the concept of, like, distance. They don't understand the concept of, like, of basketball. Of course, like, it's very clearly clear path. There's an arc for a reason. It's literally not a call of who's closer to the end line. McBride was closer to the fucking basket. Are you brain dead, referees? They're actually brain dead. See, not they're brain dead. They're so smart. They're rigging a game. They're rigging an entire game. They are literally rigging a game. Don't play either point guard. Just put Zandalasini in the game and let Fee run the show. Pass and move. You don't need a point guard for your offense. Let anyone play the points. Oh my god. No, it's you're never. Look, when you should be mid celebration, you're never gonna be right. You're never gonna be right. It is what it is. Like 3 turnovers, it's over. It's over, like. It's done. Like, they're not going to score a point in overtime. Their heads are all over the place. Like, they're not going to score a point in overtime. But, like, Stewie 4 of 15, Breanna 1 of 17. They're still winning the game because they shot 23 free throws. I've never seen me so fired up. Like, you're acting like we didn't just watch this happen. You're acting like we didn't just watch this happen to bring the game to overtime. Like, you're acting like we literally just watched this. We watched her catch the ball, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, dribble, perfectly good defense, no contact, and a blocking foul. You're acting like we didn't just see that for overtime. Like, we just saw a rigged basketball game. It doesn't even matter at this stage. It literally doesn't even matter at this stage. We just watched a rigged basketball game. We just saw a completely rigged basketball game. Like, you're literally looking like Isaiah Thomas. They low-key cheated for New York, but I get it. Like, you've got NBA players saying it's rigged. I mean, Niara Sabally didn't go to UConn, so she can get an offensive foul called on her. That's not an offensive foul. It's a defensive foul on Fee Collier. That's not the right call. It's a foul on Fee. And Niara Sabaly's been balling. Like, why is Heidemann on the floor? Like, Cheryl Reeve, it's your fault for playing a point guard. Like, it is your fault for playing a point guard. They both suck. They both sucked equally as bad today. Like, don't put either of them on the floor. Heidemann's been terrible these finals. Like, just put Zandalasini in and go with no point guards. Like, this is embarrassing. This is absolutely embarrassing. Like, you know what? Great for me. Great for me. Stewie fouled her and it bounced out of bounds. It could well have been. You know it's bad when even LeBron James is tweeting about it being rigged. There was a lot of fouls there. Like, I'm not the only... Like, literally, the only thing people are talking about is that it's rigged. Like... Oh my god. You please just isolate someone, Courtney. Oh my god. Their head's just not in it. Their head's just not in it. Their head's just not in it. Like, it is what it is. That's game. Oh my god, they have a chance. Sabrina Ionescu shot 1 of 19. She shot 1 of 19 and they're going to win this game. This is embarrassing. Like, this is... Like, this is... Like, they're not going to hit a shot. They're not going to hit a shot. Like, it is what it is. It's the only thing anyone's going to talk about. They rigged the game. I'm getting notifications before, so I literally can't. I can't look up, and I can't look at the top of my phone either. Because I'll get a notification before the end of the game. There were a lot of fouls. There were a lot of fouls here that weren't called. It was 23-6 free throws in regulation. No. No, that's game. That's game. Ugh. Yeah, Sabrina shot 5% from the field. Yeah. Game over. Game over. Absolute disgrace. Absolute disgrace. She went from the 3-point... Absolute disgrace. The Lynx were not shooting. No shit! They should have... how can you get your head in? How can you get your head in the game? So, we've just watched the most rigged game of basketball ever. We have just watched a game of basketball that was legitimately rigged. We just watched a completely rigged game of basketball, and it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. We watched New York play one of the worst games of basketball I've ever seen to win. Sabrina Ionescu, 1 of 19 from the field. Breanna Stewart, 4 of 15, and she's going to win Finals MVP after a 4 of 15 game. And when it mattered down the stretch, when it mattered in regulation, she goes 0 of 2 from the free throw line. One of the times it mattered, but they got a fluke. The foul count. Let's count free throws. Breanna Stewart herself shot more free throws than the entire... Breanna Stewart shot more free throws than the entire Lynx team. And by the way, do you guys know how many free throws she shot off shooting fouls? Uno. Or 2. And John Quell, 7 of 7, so 15. So 15, 19, 21, 25. The foul count was 25-8. I repeat, 25-8 was the foul count. 25-8. Kayla McBride, Fee Collier, I thought had decent games. Fee was really just, didn't look like, she shot the ball 23 times. She wasn't great. Natisha Hayden was bad. Courtney Williams was equally as bad as Sabrina Ionescu, by the way. And Sabrina Ionescu had one of the worst games I've ever seen from a player in a finals. She had genuinely one of the worst games I'd ever seen. She shot 5% from the field. I repeat, she shot 5% from the field. But we watched the game in the first half. In the first half, this should have been a 15-point game. But they were able to manhandle Nafisa Collier. I made a video at halftime. At halftime, titled, "The Refs Are Trying to Rig This Game." At halftime, I was so disgusted by this that I made a video saying the refs are trying to rig the WNBA finals. At the end of the day, I'm just wearing this jersey because I was at a Minnesota Lynx game. I don't really care that much who wins this game at the end of the day. But this game, this is how the game ended. So many BS fouls. So much BS down the stretch. Like, and then, this is what happens with 5 seconds to go. The game's over. The game's over. So Stewie comes off this screen. And by the way, this screen from Kayla Thornton would have been called a moving screen of his Battle Lynx. She comes in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then she just throws the ball near the basket. A phantom foul. According to the referees, by the way. Because they found out that Alana Smith did not make contact with Breanna Stewart. They said she was not in a legal guarding position. What are they talking about? It got challenged. It got challenged. And they literally, she went from there to there without dribbling the ball, by the way. She went from the 3-point line to inside the key without dribbling the ball. First of all. And then, apparently Alana Smith was not in legal guarding position. Let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at where the contact is made. Apparently, Alana Smith is not in legal guarding position. We're going to watch this, see this fully. Apparently, that is completely wrong by me there. Apparently, she is not in legal guarding position. I will turn off my camera here. Apparently, this is not legal guarding position according to the referees. According to the referees, this is not legal guarding position. And I mean that. Like, this is, according to them, not legal guarding position. Because they realized there was no contact on the hands. They said, first of all, we also have to take into account there was a 5-step travel that the referees are completely able to say, surely they're allowed to say travel before a shot. And if they're not, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace if they're not allowed to say that. But like, and then we see this crap happening. And then in overtime, people being like, oh, they should have been better in overtime. How the hell are you meant to get your head involved? Like, pressure and mentality is the most important thing in an overtime situation like that. Mentality is the most important thing. How are you able to focus on a game that you'd won? You'd won the game. The challenge was called. You had won the game. It was over. How the hell are you expected to keep yourself together? Like, watch the NBA enough with this negativity if you don't want to watch WNBA. If we want to watch rigged sports, we will watch the WWE. This was a disgrace to basketball. This was a disgrace to sport. And I've enjoyed the WNBA this season. I paid $2,000 to go to see Game 3. This was a disgrace to basketball. Tonight was a disgrace to basketball. And I'm sorry. Like, if we're going to talk about the WNBA like it's a sports league and not a charity case, we have to talk about the fact that this game was a disgrace. It is a disgrace that the New York Liberty are lifting the trophy. It is a disgrace that in overtime, when it was so clearly a clear path foul for Kayla McBride, that they still couldn't give a 50-50 call the way of the Liberty. Heck, Stewie just shoved Heidemann out of bounds. It's a 3-point game. Stewie just shoved Heidemann out of bounds. Nope. She fouls Heidemann. You know what? She's fine. Fee Collier attacked the whole game. Nothing. There was a foul on Kayla Thornton, and I'm not joking. Fee dribbles. Kayla Thornton slaps her. And it's only on the spin where she slaps her too hard. I counted 11 slaps. There was 11 slaps that I counted before the foul was called. But I'm watching and I'm like, Alana Smith got called for multiple fouls. Multiple nonsense fouls. Like, nonsense fouls. Like, and the amount of absolute brain dead, dumb as fuck people in the chat right now saying people are talking about Caitlin Clark. No one is. This was literally a disgrace to sports. LeBron James is literally out here tweeting. LeBron James, and I mean this. LeBron James is tweeting about this being a joke. Like, you know it's bad when LeBron James is tweeting that it was a disgrace. But, and that's the problem. It's been a fun season. It's been a good season. But it was rigged. WNBA. New York Liberty secured their first title. Rigged. Fake ring. And the refs won a championship. Rigged. That's the only response. And it's the only response to this. The whole game was rigged, by the way. This whole game was rigged. The fact that it was 23-6 in regulation from free throws. And the team that was fouling more was the Liberty. It was something like 16-7 or something in fouls for the game. In the regulation. Like, the New York Knicks were just, or not Knicks, the Liberty were just manhandling the Lynx. They were manhandling the Lynx and nothing was being called. It was a disgrace. It was an absolute disgrace, not only to what has been a good WNBA season, a really good WNBA season. This is not just a disgrace to the WNBA. This is a disgrace to basketball. Adam Silver, this is a disgrace for your league, which owns 50% of this, and this is a disgrace to sports. This was a disgrace to sports. And if this happened in the NBA, everyone would be saying this. And if you want to treat the WNBA like it's a real sports league and not a charity case, you've got to say it like it is. The Minnesota Lynx, 25 minutes ago, should have been lifting the trophy. Nafisa Collier should have been lifting her finals MVP, which was the biggest thing, a culmination of her having the best season of any WNBA player when you count regular season and playoffs. She was the player of the entire year. What should have been the culmination of her season. And now, we're probably going to be watching Breanna Stewart having one of the, other than Game 3, one of the worst series of her life. Choked multiple times. We're probably going to see her win Finals MVP. I don't even know who wins it. I don't even care. Because the rightful champions this year are the Minnesota Lynx. And this was genuinely the this is Sacramento Kings versus the Lakers, but worse. Because this happened in the finals, not the conference finals. And the worst part is they did it on the last play as well. It wasn't the game was rigged the whole way through. The calls were so heavily in favor of the New York Liberty the whole way through. And then they had to do it. They still couldn't rig the game enough. So they had to let Stewie run a freaking marathon before just missing a shot and winning. Disgrace. An absolute disgrace. Kathy Engelbert, you need to have some sort of press conference about this. Referees, you should never be allowed to referee another WNBA game again. Whoever made that last call. And sorry. They reviewed the call. So all three of them. They should never be allowed to referee another game again. They should all be investigated. Every one of them should be investigated for match fixing, and they should never be allowed to referee again. Because whatever about making the call in person, it was an embarrassment. Not overturning it on the monitor. You ruined a season, you ruined a game, and you forever tarnish the name of a sport. Because anyone who tried to take this league seriously is just going to show the last 90 seconds of this game and be like, this sport's not serious, they just rigged the results. Embarrassing. A disgrace to basketball and a disgrace to sports. Absolutely disgusting. Unhinged lunatics. Did you watch the game? And for all of you guys that by the way, it's probably the last time I'm going to be live all season. So for everyone who supported, thank you. For everyone who's watched heck, even for people that just hate watched, fair play. If people hate watched, cool. If you liked me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. But if you're trying to say that this was a completely officiated game, fairly officiated game, and the WNBA did not rig this game, genuinely, you're either dumb as fuck, or you are just so blind. You're either dumb as fuck, you've never watched sports, or you're so blinded by the WNBA good that you can't see some of the awful parts of it. So anyway, I'll see you guys. I'll be gone in a while, and I'll be live on the other channel.